any respect. And Ms. Harrington does $100 in organizational premium. Well, Ms. Donna Glass, if she's the one that brought on those new partners, she's going to be really excited because she has $300 in organizational premium from 3 partners, which actually pushes her to manager, right? How do you get to senior manager? Well, you help those 3 associates become senior associates, and organizationally, $1,500 in organizational premium. So let me explain to individuals. If you have done, let's say you've done 5 memberships and each one was $50, it's dollar for dollar. If you have a membership that is $50, that's $50 in organizational premium. Okay, so I want to make sure I clarify that. So you do $1,500 of organizational premium with a team, right? 3 senior associates, or you do it as an individual, right? Now, obviously, it's a lot easier to do it as a team. But look, I can tell you to be, full stop transparency. When I first joined, I did most of that by myself, right? I was just simply enrolling members, leading with the membership, and then R3 asking people for referrals, and then people raising their hands and volunteering and want to participate, right? So you can do it either way, but obviously it's a lot easier with a team. How do you go director? Director is $3,000 in personal premium. That's what it is, $3,000. So to put that in perspective, let's say on average, okay, stop bothering me. Let's say on average, you're doing $60, right? So we take $3,000, we divide it by 60. That is approximately 50 memberships.
Are you speaking annually?
No, that's total.
I mean, per month or like?
No, total. Period. Okay. It's a cumulative. You don't need to do that per month. It's a cumulative, right? So whether it takes you 2 days, if it takes you 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, when you have done $3,000 either in personal premium or you've helped 3 people become managers, and altogether you've done $3,000 in organizational premium, you will be a director. All right. Now, senior director. Senior director is a monthly qualification. You have to do it monthly, either as a team or by yourself. $700 in premium. Okay. That's how you get to senior director. $700 in premium gets you there, which means you receive the higher compensation, higher in bonuses, greater incentives at that point. You can only count $700 from one organization, or one what we refer to as leg, okay? But $700 in personal premium or $700 in organizational premium, and you level up to senior director.
No, Mr.
Once
Buford,
you get to director,
sorry. Mr. Buford, I need to correct you. So it's $350 per leg when the senior director.
I apologize. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking about ED.
Yes. Right.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
ED machine.
That's where I'm laser focused at. I'm not even playing. I just want to see people go exec director. So that's all I have my mind on. I'm sorry. $350 for one organization. All right. Executive director. $1,400 monthly. So you have to qualify for this monthly. And personal premium, or $1,400 organizationally. And you can only count $700 from one leg or organization. Okay. So hopefully that provides a little bit of clarification there in terms of what it looks like. Now, look, I'm gonna be so straight up with you. I gave a lot of y'all steak. Even though I went through this slowly, I can understand how this may be turning the two-step into the salsa. So I'm gonna simplify this for you. Performance Club qualify, and all that will happen for you. Just Performance Club qualify. That's what you want to do. You want to take the scripts, the trainings, the tools, the culture that we are building. I have a young lady that I met today. She has not seen the compensation plan. She saw a 3-minute video of the service. But I pulled up the profiles of success online, and I just started sharing testimonies from people within the company that are having success. That's all I did. And all I did was talk about the culture. I talked about our uplifting service agreement, how we're about helping people level up. I talked about how we support each other. I showed her a picture of Super Saturday. I showed her a picture of our team from Super Saturday. And she's like, you all are doing all of that? You're working together? You have a team of people? That many people are winning? I said, yeah. I said, you ain't seen nothing yet. You should have went to our convention, but we meet each other. Yes, it's not your fault. Right? Culture. People will join to earn the income, but they stay for the relationships and the culture. Right? Anyone who's been very successful. Now, look, I'm talking about people who've earned 6 figures, business owners who've had success. They know 1 or 2 people can be successful at any endeavor. That's not what they look for. They look for duplication. Is it happening across the board? Are people excited across the board? People don't want to join individuals. They want to join teams. Because teams win championships. And they know that, right? That's why we spend so much time on the culture. And I'm going to tell you right now, culture is the difference between director and executive director. That's all it is. It's culture. It's a culture of Performance Club qualifying, going out and getting 150 membership points like clockwork. That's what it is. Celebrating and edifying in Slack and Facebook, calling people up, high-fiving them. Look, there are people who go through their lives all day, every day, and all they do is get slapped around, beat up, and put upon in their households and at work. Sometimes coming to our meetings, coming to our live events, it's the only time where somebody actually high-fives them, gives them a hug, or celebrates the smallest of accomplishments. I had someone who shall remain nameless, who attended the Momentum call, who had not been active in a while. And she got on that Momentum call and she contacted me today. She said, Juwan, I already have 7 people committed to the open house this upcoming Saturday at 3 p.m. It was the culture that motivated. Remember, on the Momentum call, we didn't talk about the compensation plan. We didn't talk about the membership that much. I mean, people gave testimonies. What she saw was the culture. People celebrating, sharing success stories, holding each other, whether it was just 1 exposure, 5 exposures, you enroll 1 person or 20 people. It was the culture. Because people want to be a part of winning teams. Right? Building a culture of referrals. Look, y'all have been working with me long enough. You know I can cold call I'm not afraid to cold call. Okay, I will walk out my door with a t-shirt and jeans, and I will walk up and down what we're talking to business owners. And by the end of the day, I promise you, I have 3 and 4 enrollments. Okay, but that's not most people. In order for most people to win, we have to teach them to get referrals. Because the number one fear, the number one anxiety most people have is, after I've talked to my family and friends, where do I go next? Right? That's their anxiety. You're not saying it, but I'm telling you, that's the fear. That's where some of the doubt comes, where can this work? And if you can teach people to ask folks, who do you want to help? Not who do you want to sell to? Who you think gonna get the membership? Who do you just want to help? Who do you want to empower with the knowledge that something like this exists? Who do you know that's a business owner? I love working with business owners. I think business owners are the key to everything. Business owners have families, so you do B2C and enroll them in a family plan. Businesses, of course, have businesses. Business owners have employees. So now you can do group. And we know every large corporation started as what? A small business owner. So a small business owner goes from 3 to 5 to 10 to 100 to 200 employees. Would you love to be the agent that locked that down? Right? Who do you know that's a business owner? Some of you may not be comfortable talking to business owners. It's okay. Use a three-way. Get myself involved. Get Ms. Wells involved. You know, we don't have to, you know, grab Ms. Donna Glasting by the ankles and shake her loose sometimes, but get her involved. She's a business planning attorney, right? We have individuals with B2B experience in the organization who have successfully built businesses. Get us involved via three-way. We know how to speak the language, right? And then who do you know who'd like to earn an extra $1,500? Who do you know who's the plug? Who do you know who's having success? Who do you know that's already talking about entrepreneurship? Who do you know that's already having conversations with people about financial independence, business development, sales management? Who do you know that's engaging business owner? I ask for what I want. I don't ask who you know want to make some money, because they're going to refer me to the guy that just got fired from Burger King who's sitting down drinking Heinekens all day, every day. Nah, I mean, I'm not saying that guy doesn't deserve an opportunity, but I want to talk to the go-getter first, right? Who do you know who's not afraid of work? Who do you know that's not afraid of money, a six-figure plus income? Who do you know who believes? Ask for what you want.
Yeah.
Look, being successful in business is a game of attraction.
Yeah.
And people recognize it. They smell it on you, right? So you gotta be able to stand 10 toes down. And if you're not confident, get somebody involved who is confident. If you don't feel like you're dressed the part, get someone who is dressed the part. If you don't feel like you're coming off, get someone else involved. That's the importance of the three-way. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself, right? Enlist your teammates. Find out about our backgrounds. I can't recall, I heard someone mention LinkedIn. Miss Melinda Holmes, that is the business she's building. She's teaching people how to be successful on LinkedIn. I thank God she joined the organizations. I didn't want to do it. Right? We have Miss Selena Wells, real estate broker. And forgive me if I missed, because I'm not familiar with everybody. We have Ben Walker, serial entrepreneur, right? I know Ms. Deborah Bryan has started up some businesses, just charts in my head and on my heart, Ms. Bryan. I can't remember them. But I know you have B2B experience. Ms. Shardea Johnson has been an entrepreneur for a while, right? An entrepreneur in training, leveling up. You have people working security, like my brother. I mean, you have people with these backgrounds that are absolutely invaluable. You have Ms. Danielle Harrington and Ms. Maya Harris. They work in the field of social work, right? I have a hard time figuring out how to motivate or inspire social workers. I'll just be honest, you know? I came from corporate America. They look at me like a shark, like they see me coming, right? So, of course, I'm going to be, you know, getting Ms. Harrison and getting Ms. Harrington involved when I'm having conversations like that. Learn each other's backgrounds, right? Tools and events. That's a cultural thing. Getting people to utilize tools. Look, you might be the best salesperson on earth. You might be extremely influential. You may have a lot of influence over people, but the bottom line is most people don't. And they can't do what you do. So you will not duplicate. And it's okay. This business is beautiful. If you just want to go out and enroll memberships and build up a good, strong residual income, fantastic, great, more power to you. But if you want to duplicate, if you actually want to be a business owner, build an asset and a team with other people around you, that's what a business owner is. If you don't want to be a solopreneur, you want to be a business owner, you must drive events. You must come to the events and bring people with you. Okay? A big piece of this is accountability. showing up, even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Showing up, doing the activity when you don't feel like it, coming to the conference call when you don't feel like it, going to the event. I went to that Super Saturday. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I hadn't slept in 2 days. I slept from like 2 until 3 a.m. I felt like spam. And I was like, but I gotta show up. Never mind if I'm gonna be walking across the stage or not. People are relying upon me to be in the room. Right? And if you don't need to be in the room, know that other people need you to be in the room because they need to be inspired by your example. If you're not having success in your business, you need to be in the room so you can be inspired by other people's example. So you can shake hands with people who are having the same struggles and going through the same challenges that you are. Look, BS.com doesn't stop because you became an entrepreneur. It's just when you earn money, and money can sometimes be an answer for a lot of the problems that we have. You can navigate the world a little bit easier, but it doesn't stop. Right? So show up, be accountable, first for yourself, and then secondly for the team. Right? So when I talk about loving like a mother and protecting like a father, accountability does both. Right? You protect the integrity of the system by operating within the system and being accountable to it. But you also provide love and support by being the example that people need. Okay? Ms. Bryant, I only have one more slide. I promise you I'm gonna come to your hand. I see it up. But I want to get through this. So I don't want us to be on here past 8. And of course, the personal development, professional development. Look, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. I'm sorry, you are not the special. Okay? There are other people out here who are competing for business. I'm not competing against people assigned Legal Shield Associates. I'm competing against the bank down the street that's going to hire someone that might be a better fit for our organization. I'm not competing with other associates in the company. I'm competing with a store down the street where somebody's going to spend $30 on a fifth of something when they could spend $30 with us and actually empower their family. I'm competing with other insurance organizations. I'm competing with other real estate companies. I'm competing with other financial institutions. I'm competing with tax and accounting firms. I'm competing for talent. And I'm also competing for the disposable income and getting people to understand financial independence and literacy and investing in things that actually create wealth for them. This membership is a wealth building tool. And in order for me to effectively communicate that, I got to get better at the game every single day. Reading 10 pages of a book, just 10 pages, that's 30 pages, 300 pages at the end of a month. Nowadays, that's a book and a half. That used to be a book, but nowadays that's a book and a half. At the end of 12 months, you think if you've read 15 books on financial literacy and learning how to be a better investor, you don't think you'll be a better investor? If you read 15 books on leadership from leaders who actually built things, caveat, right? But if you read 15 books on leadership, don't you think you might be a way better leader? If you read 15 books on sales management, because maybe you want to get better at sales, that's okay. Do you think you'll be better at sales? If you read 15 books on just being mentally strong and learning how to overcome trials and tribulations or how to manage your priorities better, do you think you might be able to show up more consistently in your business?
Yeah.
That's why personal and professional, look, I'm so sick, if you can't tell, I'm so sick of these videos on Instagram and Facebook and on TikTok talking about all you need to be. No, you are not. Entrepreneurship is competition. Whether you want to recognize it or not, other people are leveling up. They're becoming more intelligent than you every single day. They're becoming more knowledgeable than you every single day. They're building more skills than you every single day. You're competing. Entrepreneurs win because we see solutions to problems first, but you can't see those solutions first if you're not learning more than everyone else. You can't be ahead of the curve if you're not more informed than everyone else. You can't be well-rounded if you're not reading the books that CEOs read. You want to attract CEOs to your business, you better read the books that they read. Traction, which is on my shelf. The Laws of Human Nature, Powernomics, Atomic Habits, Buy, Rehab, Rent, Refinance, and Repair, The Burr Investing. Now, I got some fiction up here, but most of these books, investing in real estate, tax strategies. Let me repeat it again. Tax strategies. When you earn the money, you want to keep the money and learn how to invest it properly. Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. Benjamin Graham, who, by the way, was the teacher of Warren Buffett. He was Warren Buffett's teacher. Benjamin Graham, Intelligent Investor. You think that book tells you about how to invest pretty well? You have to invest in yourself. You have to sharpen the saw. Too many of us are chopping on the tree with a dull axe. You know what happens when you chop on a tree with a dull axe? It rebounds and smacks you in the face. You got to sharpen the saw. That way you chop on your problems a lot faster, more efficiently. You want to be a hot knife through butter. Some of y'all are taking a spoon and trying to cut through wood. It ain't going to work, right? You got to sharpen the saw. So it's about culture, right? Because here's the thing. I want to go back to this. If you're the Performance Club qualifier at the top of the schematic, and you teach 3 other people how Performance Club qualify, here's a clue. If you're Performance Club qualifying and everyone else is Performance Club qualifying, aren't everybody going up to manager anyway? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone is Performance Club qualifying, isn't everyone going to eventually get to senior manager anyway? Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If everyone is Performance Club qualifying, isn't everyone eventually going to get to director anyway? The answer is yes. If everyone is Performance Club qualifying, you don't even have to think about senior director. The culture will carry you to senior director. And once the culture carries you to senior director, it will carry you to executive director. Stop looking at the $1,400 in premium. Just Performance Club qualify. Be attractive and teach other people to Performance Club qualify, and you will get to a 6-figure income in a blink of an eye. Last year, April, I made the decision. I was like, I'm tired of showing up. Not executive director. I want that 6-figure income today. So I became laser focused on those things, just Performance Club qualifying and teaching other people, dragging and screaming, how to Performance Club qualify. And before the year was up, I was executive director. And once you get to executive director, that's where the 6-figure income is at. That's all it is to it. Just do that. Right? So when I'm onboarding someone brand new, yeah, I'm talking about fast start qualifying. Yeah, I'm talking to them about going manager. But you know what I'm conversing with the majority of the time? Let's get you Performance Club qualified. Because you Performance Club qualify, you're going to fast start qualify anyway. You are. And if you Performance Club qualify, you're going to go to manager anyway. You just are. You're going to bump your head on it. Right? And then because you're having fun, you're earning income, you're learning, you're coming to trainings, you're getting excited, you're enthusiastic. The people around you can sense and feel the energy. You're getting positive feedback. People in the community start seeing you like, what are you talking about to? Oh, that's a good resource person. All of a sudden now you're attracting business, right? And then you start attracting talent, people who want to participate. People who see value in the service and also don't mind sharing it. It's an attraction game. This is culture. Culture. All right. So I'm going to press pause. You probably already know I'm going to talk about the compensation plan next week, right? We're going to get more granular because some people don't understand the compensation plan. But look, I'm going to be so transparent with you. If you understand how to Performance Club qualify, it does. I'm gonna say something I shouldn't say. I know it's being recorded. Probably gonna get in trouble for. I'm gonna say it anyway. Do you know when they changed the compensation plan? I don't even pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to it. If I'm Performance Club qualifying and I teach other people how to Performance Club qualify, I'm gonna get all the bonuses anyway. I'm gonna go on all the trips anyway. I'm gonna earn all the incentives anyway. As long as the compensation numbers don't go down, right? As long as they keep going up, I don't even pay attention because I'm gonna get compensated anyway. And everyone I work with is going to get compensated anyway if we just Performance Club qualify. So no, I don't look, man, we got 5, 6, 7 different incentives taking place right now. I cannot keep up with them all. That's part of the reason why I jump on a minimum call, because they do a good job of that. But I personally cannot keep up with them all. But I know if I Performance Club qualify, I'm going to earn all of them anyway. All right, I'm done. Q&A questions, Ms. Deborah Ryan, I know you got your hand up.
Yeah, no questions, just comments, because as you were talking, I was kind of thinking, and when it comes down to like the mindset, a lot of people have a fear of failure, but there's also the flip side where like some people can be fearful of success. It's like, can you envision what you can be? And that can be intimidating to people as well, you know, what they put in their head, you know, or what they don't put in their head in the vision. And I'm saying this because you're emphasizing culture, which is that collective mindset that that gives rise to everybody, you know. And I still kind of chewing on that, like the difference between one person that's like afraid of failure and the one that's afraid of success. But in any event,
but I don't want to interrupt, but this is so important. If you just get them focused on, but here's the thing that's beautiful about Performance Club. It's not some super huge accomplishment like getting a 6-figure ring. Performance Club is really 2 exposures a day, do a couple 3-ways. I'm just being so sincere. It's just a couple exposures a day, do some 3-ways, invite people to guests, invite your prospects to speak with myself and some of the other leadership in the organization. You will bump your head on Performance Club. So it's so small that even if a person who's scared of success, it doesn't scare them. Or afraid of failure, right? Because Performance Club is something you can do. It's not that far out. For people who are afraid of success, the other thing about Performance Club qualifying is you end up bumping your head on the success, not even realizing it. So if you're afraid of success, Performance Club works too. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get that ring. I don't know if I have what it takes to earn $250 or $1 million in the company. If you Performance Club qualify, I hate to tell you, you're afraid of success listening in. It's inevitable. Right. If you Performance Club qualify, you are inevitably going to become a multimillionaire. It's just a function of time.
Right. Right.
So if you Performance Club qualify and teach people Performance Club qualify, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, but yeah, 6-figure paydays are in your future.
It's like, because I know like Danielle and I were like independent contractors, and like that opened up a few years ago, and I had at that time I was an employee just prior to that opening up, but the manager I had at the time when I was an employee, she's like, you better think about this. She's like, you're not going to have benefits. You're not going to have this. You're going to have to do this. All I heard out of her mouth was just total fear. And I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I know about it. You know what I mean? So it's like the different mindsets that you come across for people that like, you know, maybe she'll find the value in purchasing the service. And maybe later on down the line, she might be able to envision the success you can have and the freedom you can have. But it's those different mindsets, people that are fearful, you know, I'm sorry, just a psychological, you know, I'm just talking about like different people who come across.
The way you overcome fear is exampleship.
Right.
So I posted in Slack today that I enrolled a member. I approached that person 14 years
ago. Wow.
14 years ago. I shared the membership with her. She refused to get it. 5 years went by, we bumped into each other again. She refused to get it. A couple years ago, bumped into her again. She refused to get it. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't think I can do that. Yesterday, we randomly bumped into each other. She's like, "You're still doing that PPLSI legal shipping?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Show me how much you're getting paid." I was like, "I ain't showing you nothing. I'm gonna pull out this profile of success so you can read my profile and let that be called a clue. If I'm in a book of people who are earning 5, 6, and 7-figure incomes, I should tell you where I'm at." She looked at it. She was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You did it." I was like, yeah.
Mm.
She was like, "Tell me about the service."
Juwan?
Yes. Okay. So she
I
said,
hate to break in. I'm excited. I got somebody. I'm doing my vibe ride thing, right?
"I know what you're doing." Yeah.
I got somebody in the car. He's listening to the presentation right now, and guess what I'm doing? I'm signing him up. I'm getting his information so we can talk to him later. I'm excited.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
I don't need to say
There he is,
anything
right
else.
there. There's Peyton right there. Say hi,
Yay!
Peyton.
Congratulations.
All right, I'm sorry to break in like that.
No
but I just
worries.
got excited.
You know what? We can end it right there. That was it. That's all anyone needed to hear. That person heard the culture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
They've been listening to the culture. That's how you get to ED. So, with that being said, look, I celebrate everyone's success in advance. I promise I would not go to 8:15 and 8:20 because I don't want y'all rioting. But because I go another hour, man, especially after that testimony from Mr. Ben Walker, man. I'm on 10 now. But in respect, that's incredible. In any respect, I celebrate everyone's success in advance. Look, if you're not aware of it, we do have an open house call Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's on the Team New Horizons website. I'm going to post a website in Slack because guess what? You can go to that website and it has all of our events on there every single week. So you can even see when new open houses are being added to the calendar. You can just go to the website and you can see all the different open houses, even the ones that are like impromptu. So I encourage people to utilize that tool because that'll keep you abreast of everything that's going on. All right. So definitely look, we're halfway through the month. Let's crush it. If you're not Performance Club qualified, get it in. I'll let you know in the next couple of core trainings, you're going to see some new faces. Some of the 6- and 7-figure ring earners that we met in Oklahoma City are going to be participating on the call. They've heard about what we've been doing in terms of the B2B space. They want to participate. It's called a clue. That's all I'm saying. It's called a clue. And so they're going to be helping us train. So I'm on 10. I'm excited about that. So definitely look, the information they're going to be changing is going to be life-changing information. And you want to make sure that your teammates, they owe it to themselves to get it. So that being said, everybody have a fantastic evening once again. I'll look forward to seeing you Saturday at 3. And for those of you who are local, I'll look forward to seeing you at the Biz Connect. Congratulations. Everyone have a great evening. Goodbye for now.
Thanks, Juwan. Bye, everybody.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.